So here are my questions for the day. Why don't orthodontists do general dentistry? Why don't endodontists finish teeth after performing the root canal and put a crown and build up on the tooth? Why do periodontists avoid putting fillings or onlays on teeth? Why don't pediatric dentists treat adults? I mean, they know how to do it, don't they? Then why not make a few extra bucks by expanding their services? And the killer question is, why do specialists make more money than general dentists? You know, I suppose we could chalk up the money question by rationalizing that they have higher fees or they went to school longer, etc. But I'd like to look at this from a different viewpoint, the business and systems viewpoint. Now let me explain it in this way. In the world of finance and wealth building, the most talked about investment strategy is called diversification. In other words, the philosophy is spreading your money over a variety of different markets with the anticipation that there will be some losers and some winners. The primary philosophy in diversifying the funds is to safeguard the original principle. In other words, it's a safe investment with low risk. However, along with lowering the risk comes the companion of lowering the returns. Or, given the fact that we don't have a crystal ball to predict the future of the global markets, by diversifying we hope to choose more winners than losers. But we still have losers. And even if our favorites are losers, they're still losers. So how does that apply to a dental office? Well, think of the term general dentistry or family dentistry. Most dentists use that term to describe the fact that they do a variety of different procedures in just one location. Sort of like one-stop shopping like Walmart or Target. Now those people sell food and tires, etc., and you can find almost anything there. In many dental offices, the services offered cover endo and perio and ortho and pedo and oral surgery, cosmetic dentistry, dentures, implants, etc. And just like these one-stop Walmart or Target shops who are forced to make a profit with volume, the general dental office must also adopt the kind of system where there are more bodies, better off you'll be, and doing more procedures means more profit. But there's a flaw in that kind of thinking. And here's the source of the flaw. By doing all procedures just as in diversifying your investment portfolio, you have some winners and you also have some losers, meaning that some procedures are profitable and some lose money. And we don't take the time generally to figure out which ones are winners and which ones are losers that we should throw out of our mix of treatment. As long as we have the schedule full, then we must be doing it, right? So back to my question, why do specialists make more money than GPs? Because they focus on one thing and doing that one thing very, very well. By limiting the services that they offer, they limit the number of systems needed in the office. They simplify things, and simpler is always better. They become more proficient, resulting in a lot more profit. Now, as general dentists, if you narrow the number of services you offer, it allows you to refine your systems, providing those that are most profitable. Many procedures cause the office to become complicated, requiring stuff and often clogs the schedule. Now we're back to the busy and stressful business model. As our specialist clients learn and understand this particular concept, they too are focusing and fine-tuning and honing down their service portfolio even more. And in so doing, their profit goes up. Now, I understand that when the economy goes south, that there's some good sense in having the skills to do a variety of procedures to cover when things aren't going too well in the office. However, choose the procedures that are profitable. There's no logic in offering procedures that cost us money just to fill up a chair and give us that false sense of security. That's like buying more stocks that are losing, hoping to make it up in volume. It doesn't make any sense. Being busy by diversifying your services isn't really the answer. So what procedures are profitable? That depends on your skills and how your office is trained. For some, endo is profitable. For others, it isn't. For some, wisdom teeth are profitable, and for others, it isn't. Some like pedo and do a good job resulting in profitabilities. Others are too slow at doing that, and they end up losing money. So the moral of this story is this. Don't over-diversify your service portfolio, because you'll have some losers amongst the winners. The best investors know which are the winners and which are the losers, and they avoid the losers and only buy winners. You can do the same in your office, determine which procedures are making you money and which you are doing for free. Knowing the difference can make a big difference in your bottom line and even the stress level. Until next time, I'm Dr. Chris.